All right, in this module, I'm just going to give you a quick overview of where to find your conversion settings in Google if you need to create a new conversion action or pixel. I'm actually not going to get into too much depth because there's an entire course in ad skills dedicated to this. I just want to, in this course, just give you the quick overview. Maybe this is your first time running any type of Google ads, so I'm just going to give you a quick lay of the land. Again, if you need to go more in depth, look into the conversion tracking course because conversion tracking can turn into a deep topic. Sometimes requires a lot of troubleshooting, but let's get the quick lay of the land here. So under your tools and settings, you're going to find under measurement, you're going to click on conversions, and it will bring you to a screen that looks like this. This is where you can find all of your conversion actions and you can create new ones. So the settings that you use will be, I can't tell you much about the settings because they vary just depending on, what your setup is. We use settings that make sense for us on the types of products and funnels that we market. But when you're going to create a new conversion action, here are the different types that you can create. The only two that I have any real experience with that use regularly are website conversions, which is JavaScript, and imported conversions. Those of you running apps and phone calls, here's where you find them. I just don't really have any experience running these. But let's take a quick look at what website conversions are. We'll just briefly take a look here. So you would select the category. Very important to select the right category. I've caught little times on our team when something was miscategorized, and when you go back to look at that data, kind of messes it up, right? So let's say if you had actually a purchase categorized as other, that's gonna mess your data up because I use these conversion categories a lot when I'm looking at reports. We recently were looking in an account where we'd spent a couple $1 million promoting a product, and we're looking to pull some golden nuggets out of there. And there were times when maybe the conversion was labeled improperly, so that kind of messes your data up. It gives you imperfect data. So select the right category, give it a name based on your naming conventions. You can choose the value per conversion here. Like if you're selling a product and it's worth $100, you can add it here. But the settings are all different depending on your needs. And then the other settings here, like your attribution model, these are deeper topics. But get all the settings you want. Again, go to the deeper course for this. Oops. Say it's $100. Create and continue. Oops. It's not letting me do it without it. Create and continue. Okay. And these are the methods in which you can install. You can paste the tag directly in your website or page. A lot of times, even if you're an affiliate, and you're using an affiliate platform like Has Offers, you can paste the code in there. You've got the global site tag and the event snippet. You're going to need both of these, or you can set them up using Tag Manager, and the information you need is here. So that is a JavaScript pixel. Lately, I've been having a lot of problems with JavaScript undercounting. I don't know if it's due to cookie blockers or whatever it may be. Generally works fine for us on leads, but I'm finding on sales, people maybe getting deeper into the funnel and it really undercounting. So that's why we will a lot of times use imported conversions. So let's take a quick look at this. So these are could be coming from Google Analytics. Maybe you have goals set up in Google Analytics, and then you set it up to import those goals and count it as your conversion. Another thing that we do is we will use this setting, track from clicks, and I believe this is covered in depth in the tracking and analytics course. You can actually capture the click IDs and associate it with a sale. And it involves a process of uploading this back to Google along with information of when the sale happened and how much the sale was worth. You can set a process where all of those are being uploaded. Again, that's covered in depth, but these are all grouped around you actually importing these conversions back into Google. And Salesforce, although I've never used this, it has a built-in integration with Google where your CRM is uploading that data for you. So those are the ones I primarily use. But again, this is just an overview of where you find the conversions in Google and the typical kind of conversions that we like to use.